Let me say this clearly, and some people will be angry. If Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi failed to work together for 2027, they would have personally helped Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the ruling APC, to remain in power. That's not an insult. That's political reality. Vanguard newspaper just dropped this headline. 2027, we are concerned Atiku, Obi may not team up, ADC admits. But the real question Nigerians should be asking is, why are we still having this conversation after 2023? After what happened in 2023, why are we still having this conversation? Stay with me on this channel. Let's break this down. The uncomfortable truth about ADC's statement. ADC didn't make that statement by mistake. They said it publicly because the opposition is still divided, egocentric politics is still alive, and lessons from 2023 are already being forgotten. When ADC says they are concerned, what they really mean is, if these men don't put ambition aside, Nigeria will pay the price again. And yes, ambition is the problem here. Why Atiku and Obi still can't agree? No sentiment here. Let's remove emotion. Let's remove hero worship. Both men want power, not just change. Don't let social media fool you. Every politician wants power. Atiku wants one last shot at the presidency. Obi wants to prove he can make Nigeria work. Nothing is wrong with that. But when personal ambition blocks strategy, the country loses. The VP question is poisonous. Nobody wants to say it. I will. Atiku will not easily accept a secondary role. Obi will not accept a symbolic position. Even obedience will not even allow it. So, negotiations stall. Not because Nigerians don't matter, but because positions matter more. Now, from what is really happening within Atiku and Peter Obi, it shows that the 2023 ego wounds are still bleeding. 2023 left scars. Atiku believes Obi splits opposition votes. Obi supporters believe Atiku represents old politics. Until this bitterness is addressed, unity remains cosmetic. Until it is addressed, this bitterness is addressed, unity remains cosmetic. Now, if you go to the social media, you will be seeing people saying Atiku or not, Peter Obi or nothing. They will be saying Atiku is old politician. You will see people who will be saying obedience are arrogant. They don't like Peter Obi because of the way obedience behave, or Peter Obi is the president of Igbos, Peter Obi is IPOB president, all those things. You see people saying a lot of things about this. This is showing that the 2023 ego wounds are still bleeding. Until this bitterness is addressed, unity remains cosmetic. And another shocking part here is this. ADC is also playing a game. Yeah, I'm not afraid to say it. ADC, they are playing a game. Now, the other time we saw where Peter Obi was telling them that they should tell us where they are zoning their presidency. And they are telling us that zoning is not the problem now. Let Obi come in first. ADC are really playing a game. Let's not pretend ADC is innocent. By releasing this concern publicly, they gain relevance. They pressure both camps. They market themselves as the savior platform. ADC is saying, if you can't agree, come and use us, but on our terms. This is politics, not prayers. Who is really happy about this confusion? Let's not deceive ourselves, guys. Right now, the ruling party is relaxed. They are watching the opposition argue. They are studying voting patterns. Division is either strongest campaign strategy. They don't need to rig when opponents self-sabotage. Now, we can see what is happening in Labour Party. We can see what is happening in PDP. We can see what is happening in ADC. We can see what is happening in these parties. They are not having the same views. They are having divisions. And this division is the strongest campaign strategy. And now you see people yesterday or day before yesterday, we saw the governor of Rivers State jumping to APC. We saw, in fact, almost all the Southeast now are APC. The whole of South is APC. So you see that APC continue to get momentum every time. So the truth remains, the ruling party is relaxed. They are watching the opposition argue. They are studying voting patterns because division is the strongest campaign strategy. They don't need to rig when opponents self-sabotage. Now, message to Obi supporters and Atiku loyalists. I'm an Obi supporter, I'm an obedient, but this message is for all of us. This part will hurt feelings. If you defend politicians more than Nigeria, you are part of the problem. Blind loyalty is how bad leadership survives. Now, let me ask, who is sacrificing what? Who is serious about coalition? Who is playing to the gallery? Politics is not fandom, it's consequences. My final warning to Nigerians: if 2027 ends like 2023, it won't be because Nigerians didn't try. It will be because leaders refuse to unite. ADC's concern is not noise, it's an early alarm. Ignore it at your own risk. For ADC to come and say that they are not sure that Peter Obi and Atiku will unite, for them to say it, it is not just noise. Ignore it at your own risk. The truth remains here. If Atiku refuses to step aside, there is a problem. And if Peter Obi refuses to compromise, which even I cannot accept Obi to deputize Atiku. That is the truth of the matter. Because I made a video one certain time here why APC they are afraid of Peter Obi. You can go and watch that video. You will see my reasons there why I don't want Obi to deputize to vice Atiku Abubakar. But if Atiku refuses to step aside, then there is problem. Let's stop pretending that both can run separately and win. It is not possible. There is no how both of them will run separately and win. But if you feel that it can happen, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Disagree if you want. Just don't lie to yourself. Guys, let's hear your view. But remember, if this is your first time of watching our channel, please feel free to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, share our videos, and please don't fail to turn on the notification bell in order to be getting our update. Stay tuned with us if you are interested in politics, because this channel has been dedicated to equip you in what is happening in Nigerian politics. Good afternoon, everyone.